Hey boys and girls, how are you? I'm here today, right now, I want to talk about science. Yesterday there seemed to be quite a few problems with the Pearson Realize logging in. Some of you are getting the 404 error, some of you are having trouble with working the video. So Pearson was obviously having some issues yesterday, and if you didn't get it done yesterday, maybe you can catch up today. Some of you somehow got it all done. You did an entire week's work in one day, which I guess might be good because you got ahead, but I feel sorry for you that you did all that work in one day. And although you may have thought you did all the work, there's a couple more things you have to do. So I was pretty detailed, I thought, in the directions in Google Classroom. I apologize if I wasn't, or if maybe you just got carried away. And because I even put like day 2, like if you want to know what you can do for tomorrow. Some of you even surpassed that. So if you feel like you have done everything, it's completed, you haven't, because there's questions you're going to have to answer in Google Docs today and tomorrow, Wednesday. So please, if there were 2 of you who completed everything, but you didn't answer some questions that I'm going to put on a Google Docs, you're going to have to go back and do that. Okay. So I logged in as kind of a made-up student because I wanted to show you what you're going to see. I don't get to see everything that you get to see from your side. The teacher side does not get to see everything. So I kind of created the student, so it may still look a little bit differently than yours, but I think we'll kind of get the hang of it. So when you log in, you're going to come to this screen, you're going to click on classes, and you're going to go to the activity. Now, since most of you, almost all of you, have started it yesterday, it should be in progress. It should be in progress. So these are all the activities that we have that I've sent to you, but we're going to look right here in progress. Oh, and there's my maps and data. Okay, now if you did not get logged in yesterday, let me go back. If you did not log in yesterday because Pearson was being fickle, then you're in the not started, and you would find your assignment maps and data in this not started section. But if you were able to get in yesterday, then it's here in progress. So you're going to click on maps and data, and it's going to bring you to this screen. Now there's a lot more in here. I took some things out. So and I don't think I can edit it because I probably want to take this one out too, but that's okay. So the first thing you should have started with on Monday was the video for maps and data. Now, if you clicked on that, I see these are already completed, but you would have clicked on the video. It would have taken you through the video. I think there were a couple questions in there for you to answer. I'm going to just stop it there. There's a check mark up here to say you're done. Okay, and then you can click this completed button if you saw that. Now, I didn't realize that you had this entire menu up here because I would have been a little bit more explicit telling you what to do. That's not on my view. So you could have either hit exit and come back here to number 2 and clicked on types of maps, or you could have gotten it right from here. Now, it tells you that you're going to open in a new window and would have brought you to Safari Montage, and you'd have to log in. Your 224 number is your username, and your password is your birth date. Sorry, I'm getting dive bombed by a fly. And then your password, sorry, your password is your birth date, no vitae. Okay, so then you would have watched that 5-minute video, just more follow-up on types of maps. Okay, so we're going to come up here, we're going to X that out, and then you could have hit completed if you did that. Okay, then we're moving on to number 3, this e-text, maps and data. And I had said in the directions that I wanted you to go to the 3rd slide in the e-text. So if you click on the e-text, it's going to bring you to the e-text eventually. There we go. In school, if you remember, we already did this. Now there's no page numbers on here, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have told you what page number to go to. So it's kind of like a slideshow. So I was calling this slide 1. If you hit the next, we already did this page in school. That was slide 2. And then if you hit next, here we are on slide 3. You can, I know I said don't download. You don't have to download. You can download. If you want to see the page look a little bit differently, if you want to hit download, that's fine. What you were supposed to do today, the reason why I didn't want you to download today is because this seems like you're going to type or write with pencil, but you can't write in here. So if I did not download, you can look at it and download because it does look a little bit differently. I like this setup more, it looks like your book. But if you don't download it, then you get this notebook option right here. Now I already filled this in because I'm filling this again. I didn't like the way it came out the first time, so I already filled this in. So I can't show you, but if you haven't done this yet, you can read this. You can listen to it if you'd like. Lesson 1, Maps and Data. It's the only page you're doing today. Well, Monday was the only page you were supposed to do. So you'd read about the map, the symbols, the legend, the compass rose. It tells you a map scale shows the distance a map covers. The scale on a map of a large area would be in miles or kilometers. A scale of a room would be in feet or meters. Circle the map scale. Somebody's saying, where is this map scale? You have to come all the way down here. Just wanted you to identify, oh, there's the map scale. Okay, so if this were our book, we obviously could circle it, but we cannot. However, you can do this reading check because there's a notebook here. So how would a map scale be useful? So if you did this yesterday, Monday, but did not fill anything in on this notebook, you need to go back and do that. Okay, so I just wrote a map scale would be useful because it shows what the distance on the map represents. Okay, now the other set of the directions for today was this down here, this quest connection. We can't draw because this is meant for paper. So you can just tell me, you could just write what would be in your drawing of a map legend if you were making one. So I'll just share with you my answer. I just said, if I was making a legend, I would show waves for the coastline and triangles for the mountains. Okay, so I'm just telling you what I would do. And then there was a close button over here. And I can't add a comment, that's a comment, but there was this finish or close or done button. So I clicked that. Oh, I can hit edit. There, here it is. There we go. So if I wanted you to make any changes, and then you hit close, and then it saves it. You can see it's 11:23. I'm doing my homework. Okay, so that was it for Monday. That was it. Done. For Tuesday, which is today, you're going to continue in this e-text. We're not doing any of this until Thursday. Not until Thursday. So if you already did that, okay, good for you, but you're going to have to go back and make sure you fill in this notebook. And for today, we're going to continue to this 4th slide. It's telling you that you're doing Lesson 1, Maps and Data, Types of Maps. That is the page that I have titled for today, Types of Maps. Again, if you want to download to kind of get a different view, you get like kind of the whole page at once, you can do that, okay? But you're going to have to, oops, there we go, go back. So you're doing this page here. This is just for something for you to think about. And then you're going to go to slide 5. Sorry, no page numbers. And you're going to be doing this here, okay? Normally we would be typing, but you can't type in here. So I've attached a Google Doc for today. So you're going to have to look at these questions here. I will rewrite them again in the Google Doc, and you're going to answer them in the Google Doc. Again, it's kind of small, so if you want to download, you can download it. Read all about a street map. These are all of San Francisco, but they're showing you different things. So this is a street map that shows you, the names of the streets, highways. This is a topographic map that shows you how steep or how tall, I guess, the elevation is of San Francisco, and these are called contour lines. And the closer the lines are together, the steeper the land is. The higher the land would be. If you continue, we come down here and we see a local attraction map. And this is asking about what types of attractions are there. And this is where you would have, like almost like a legend would be on here to tell what these things are. But so this question here will both be in a Google Doc for you to answer. And that's all you have to do. That's it. That's it for today, Tuesday. Done. You might want to open the Google Doc as here's a Google Doc I have, and then you can go back and forth between the two. So you can look at the question and then you can answer it. If you do have that, it's my lesson plans for the week. If you do have that downloaded, you can still go back. Oh, I lost it. Maybe you can't go back and forth. Oh, there it is. Yep, you can still go back and forth. Now I got 2 open. And a 3rd one. You can still go back and forth, okay? So if you want to toggle back and forth for that. Okay, and that's it. Then you're done. You're done for today. For tomorrow, Wednesday, you're going to be coming to the next section here, still in my e-text, which is resource maps. And you're going to do this. You're going to look over it, read this, look over it carefully, study that map. It's a resource map. What is a resource map? study that. You looking at what you can draw conclusions, do that on your own, and then you'll go to the next page, and this is the lesson check, and there are 2 questions here based on this Virginia resource map. If you want to download it and bring it up, you can see everything on one page, just like you would in your book. And then these 2 questions will be in another Google Doc that I will attach to Wednesday's lesson. So instead of trying to type in here, it'll be in a Google Doc. I'll probably might actually copy this, but I can't let you circle it. But anyway, I'll figure out a way, and you will be able to write your answers on the Google Doc, okay? And then if we look ahead, so that was Monday, slide 3, Tuesday, slide 4 and 5, Wednesday, slide 6. And then for Thursday, you're going to do this interactivity, the world of maps, which is really kind of interesting and fun. It asks you the questions and you answer and you kind of go on. And then you engineer it, interactivity, let's build a bridge. This is kind of fun. Same thing, you kind of travel through the slides here and you get to try to look at, kind of have to scroll up and down, but select a site to learn about it. And then they tell you about different kinds of bridges. And then you have to try to pick which bridge is the best. You build the bridge, and then you get to check it to see if your answer is right. So that's for Thursday, okay? And then Friday is going to be this quiz, maps and data. I'm going to try to have like a little resource page for you that you can use, but it's really based on what you learned throughout the week. I will warn you, because I took the test. I always take the test. And this, I was doing it late, and I was not reading carefully, even though there's squircles. It says choose 2 correct answers. I had only chosen 1 and marked me the whole thing wrong. I got like an 89. And that's about it. So you're just going to, oops, oh, there we go. You're just going to, I think there's 6 questions. That's it, 6 questions. So just do your best at that. And that's it then for Friday. Now, there is an enrichment activity here. This, you would have to print out or just do another piece of paper, because it's totally not interactive at all. But if you're interested in doing that, it seems like there's some cool things you can do. See, it's a PDF here, so it's a little bit more clear. Just drawing 3 different types of maps of your neighborhood. So luckily, with social distancing, you can still get out and take a walk around your neighborhood. Just keep your distance and take a piece of paper and pencil with you. Go out for a walk, get some exercise, and this is extra though. You don't have to do this. This is just enrichment if it's something you like to do. All right, so email me if you have any questions. Hopefully it's a little bit more clear. Just real quick, because I'm running out of time, just for today, I'm sorry, I'm recording this Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, you're going back into the e-text. You're not touching anything else up here until Thursday or Friday. Back to the e-text. For Tuesday, you're doing slide 4, types of maps, and slide 5, visual literacy connection, and there will be a Google Doc attached for you to answer questions. And then Wednesday, you're going to finish it with resource maps, which is slide 6 and slide 7. And that's it, okay? So, yep, send me any questions. All right, bye, guys.